Woman found used condoms in the bedroom trash can, but she had been too busy with work and hadn't returned home for the past few days. Thinking of this, the woman suspected her husband was cheating. She searched for her husband and finally found him in the nanny's room. The man was intimately leaning against the nanny. He claimed he married his wife only for this house. He also promised that once he became a director, he would divorce his wife and marry the nanny. The man was daydreaming, but he had no idea that his wife, standing outside, already knew everything. He also didn't know that his wife wasn't actually the cleaner he thought she was. She was actually the CEO of a large company. When they first got married, the woman feared her husband would feel insecure because of her status, so she hid her background. She lied and said she was a cleaner, leaving the house every day to sweep the streets. In reality, she was going to her company to handle business. Even the director position that the man was about to get was arranged by the woman. The woman thought this way: she could maintain harmony in the family. Unexpectedly, one day after work, she came home and saw her daughter fainted at the door. She rushed into the house and questioned her husband why their daughter was left outside. The husband's sister said the little girl had run outside to play by herself. The woman didn't believe her words. She asked her daughter what really happened. The daughter, seeing her fierce aunt's expression, was too scared to tell the truth. She could only admit that she had gone outside on her own. Hearing this, the sister became even more arrogant. She mocked the little girl, saying she was not even as good as a dog. The woman noticed her daughter's hesitation when she answered earlier. She comforted her daughter, telling her not to be afraid and to boldly speak the truth. But the daughter still didn't dare to speak and hid behind her. The husband accused his wife of embarrassing him by being a cleaner. He handed her shoe covers, telling her not to dirty the house. The woman was very disappointed. The food, drinks, and even the house that the husband's family lived in were all paid for by the woman. She didn't expect that after all she had given, this would be the result. The woman was about to say that the man's director position was appointed by her, but before she could finish, she was interrupted by the sister. The sister didn't believe her at all. The woman, thinking of family ties, originally didn't want to argue. But just as she was about to sit down to eat, the sister intentionally kicked her to the ground. She despised the woman for being a cleaner and didn't want her to eat at the table. The husband also supported his sister and urged the woman not to pursue it further. At that moment, the sister's son saw the bird's nest soup the woman had brought home. He rushed over, picked up a bottle, and was about to eat it. The woman told him that it was bought for her daughter to nourish her body. The sister not only ignored her, but told her son to drink more. She had no intention of giving any to the little girl. The sensible little girl said it was fine if she didn't drink the bird's nest soup. The woman felt heartbroken for her daughter. She took out the gold necklace she had bought for her daughter and was about to put it on her. The nanny, upon seeing this, outwardly praised the woman, but in reality she was hinting that the woman had earned her money through improper means. The sister immediately understood the nanny's implication. She scolded the woman, calling her shameless. She even suspected that the little girl wasn't the man's biological child. The woman angrily demanded that her husband prove her and their daughter's innocence. The man originally wanted to speak in his wife's defense, but the sister secretly told him that they would be divorcing in a few days anyway. It would be a perfect excuse to accuse the woman of infidelity. That way, they could get the house. After hearing this, the man immediately changed his mind. He put the gold lock that belonged to his daughter around the little boy's neck. The sister's family showed smug smiles. She even claimed that the girl couldn't wear the gold lock, or she would die young. The woman angrily snatched the necklace back. She sarcastically remarked that the sister wasn't afraid her son would be cursed for wearing someone else's necklace. When the sister heard this, she immediately felt that the woman was cursing her son. She rolled up her sleeves, ready to hit the woman. The little girl stood in front of her mother, but was pushed to the ground by her aunt.